And somebody is saying, oh God, don't forget about the change. Somebody is saying, oh God, can I have more? In the course of what we were, I think I overheard you saying that you have not paid your children's school fees. How much is the school fees? 250. So I'm giving you 300. Your entire service in your account is not up to 230,000, and you are more than 35. You are a disaster in the making. You don't know now. Before 35, you should be a millionaire. Even if you are not a one-year, be a two-year. Even if you are not one-year, be Tanzania. It is an error for a man to be 35 to 30 years. He cannot boast of 500,000 in his account. And you want to marry. I pity the lady that want to settle with a man that has not up to 1 million and you are 35. You are close to menopause. Men. Or hard drippers. Or hard vapors. A young man is 36. Is still squassing with dad and mom. Is he bringing girl to the same house? You are 37. I see dragging a car with your father. You are 38. You still clean your father's room, and you have a share in that room. Your father had to shift for you to maintain one place. The day you are bringing your girlfriend, your father had to stay outside. The day you are going out with your father's car, your father has to cancel his appointment. How old are you? You are close to 40. You celebrate your birthday every year, but you fail to add to your understanding. You fail to get wisdom and knowledge. Celebrate your birthday every year, and you forget that the owner of Facebook is 32 to 33 years. You WhatsApp, you Facebook, your sub, you sub every Sunday. You make sure that you are correct. You know who fail in Nigeria. You know you can predict who will win 23 election, but you cannot predict your success. You argue when footballer play, and then you say, "Oh, my favorite fail." At the best, no, I don't believe. I don't like that. I don't like that club. What is a club, man? The club that won in Chelsea, and that is not where you belong to. You argue over. They pay them in millions, and they carry their money to go and flex their family. And you are here in Nigeria sweating. Order the sun. We are in the church now. Everywhere is hot. People order AC. At the end of the day, they still borrow from you, and yet you argue. You say, "Oh, poverty is not in my lineage. Poverty is in your lineage. Poverty is in your blood." As a matter of fact, your name is poverty. You need to fight poverty. And I came to understand when I came across a scripture yesterday in the book of Psalm, when God, he said to the children of Israel, he said, "I rebuke you." Even if I had to tell you hard things, if I had to speak in a hard way to you, he said, "I will speak in such a way to you," because he said the cattle in thousand hills belongs to me. He said, "The reason why I rebuke you," I read that from the book of Psalm. He said, "The reason why I rebuke you in such a hard way, because I'm not interested. I did delight in your bottle and sacrifice." He said, "Because if I do," he said, "the cattle in thousand hills belongs to me. Silver and gold belongs to me." He didn't say the cattle alone. He said also, no, he said also the hills. He said also the hill that have bought the cattle is mine. The cattle are mine. The gold are mine. The owner of the gold, the man who claim is my gold. The land the man occupy is mine. I am the owner of the man, the creator of the man. He said, "All belongs to me." That is why when I rebuke you, say, "I rebuke you, I rebuke you, I rebuke you." I talk to you because I am not interested. I am not waiting for you to bring me tithe and offering, because tithe and offering is my name. He said, "I'm the Lord that God that giveth the power to get." Sir, man, may we get to that level when we are not expecting anybody to come and give us something. You don't understand. When God promotes you and God gives you that influence, and you are giving that power, that approval, you are now operating the realm where men are no longer mortal. When it comes to your finances, brother, nobody will give you shit. That you are not putting any money into consideration before you pay your children's school fees. I don't know if I'm saying something here. People don't understand what I'm saying here. People don't understand what I'm saying here. There are people over the years, before you pay bill, you have to run up and down. You have to call cousin and nephew. You have to call people for long you have not spoken, you have not talked, that you even made up your mind that we never call them again. But what is pulling you back? School fees. What is pulling you back? Housework. What is pulling you back? Textbook. Textbook is pulling you back. But when God gives you the power of influence, when God approves you, listen to me, there are people we ask questions. People we ask questions. There are people we ask questions. Say, when last did you see him? You know why it's asking? Because he can't remember the last time you call and say you need money. May we get to that level. We are coming up. We are coming up. You don't understand what I'm saying? You don't understand what I'm saying? As a young girl, and you see your fellow student is being humiliated, you rise in the lecture hall, you tell the lecturer and say, what is the problem? What is the problem? Because of school fees? I will pay our school fees. I pay more that too. A lady is crying. You say, my friend, no answer it. You say, how much is 150? He said, go and sit down. Send me your details. While you are still talking, you wire money. Am I speaking to somebody here? There will be a guy somewhere who is just listening to the conversation, who will delight in just dating you, not because you are beautiful, because your pocket and your account is beautiful. Am I speaking to somebody here? There are many things that can bring many things to you, not only prayer. There is a name that you bear, and the name begin to customize and begin to attract, begin to aggravate good things to you. When you say to somebody you are from the family of good Lord Jonathan, ex-president, they say identity. They say identify, and truly they discover protocols are suspended by say gul. I know people during our what do you call it, governor, who were arrested just because they say show before they say mole, I say tule. Because they know a cock will come from state and Aso Rock. Because if you don't want to obey the law of the state, then the Aso have to call you. Tell person say power is good. Look at somebody, say I need power. One of my son had a problem. His wife had a problem with somebody. They had a fight, a pull out or something. I believe it's draw. They went to the station. The woman was arrested for now. And he came in the morning and said, I want to obey my wife. I said, because of issues, I had to leave her yesterday, but today I want to go home with my wife. They said, no. A young man who came there had the commissioner police number, brought his number, gave to my son and said, come. And he called the commissioner police. I said, who is in charge? He said, get on the phone. And while the commission was still speaking, and the guy, currently the one who was in charge of the case, looked at my son and said, how did you call? What did you call? How did you? They removed the woman and put him inside. I said, for doing that, I have to stay there because another had to come from above. Not that is a degree. That is a power that is beyond. It's hierarchy. A voice talking from on top, or God at the top. May God give you men that when they show up, a territory closer. You don't need many men. You need one inflection man. Forget that thing. One person can buy you a car. When you cruise around, person is asking, we see a governor. Do you need donation to buy a car? That is poverty.
Yes, sir.
Donation to buy a car, it will lead to disaster. Because including witches and wizards who donate the money, they will be complaining. When it comes out of your pocket, not collectively. I don't know if I'm saying something in as all. Not collectively. It's your personal. You enter a place, you say, Oga, madam, how much is that stuff? How much is it? 2,000. Give me 10. Give me 10. That you are buying surplus. You are no longer managing. You are not beating, you are not eating your figure and say, Oga, can you give me 20 months? Can you give me 2 years to pay for something you bought that is not up to 70,000? Anytime you are not passing, you will not take through. You have to pass behind. One day the organ catch you. I said, I was just. He said, I'll be watching, I'll be observing you. I just decided today. I say I must. You know, you are being embarrassed by faces of people you never thought they could be there. You never thought they could be there. Money solves nonsense. So there are times you don't have to talk too much. And the reason why we have a long explanation and our speech is so long is because our pocket is so dry. When you have a speech to deliver, you are what to say. We supposed to use money to summarize it and say the detail. They will allow you, because as long as you don't have the money, they are supposed to cover the volume of what you have to say. They will give you a chance to talk. I will say talk. The more they are talking, the more speech they are bringing, more papers are big. As you are talking more, they are giving you water. Instead of 5 alive, they are giving you water. Because they want you to sweat and talk at the let. He said he's a prof. Let it talk. But there's one person who walk in and say, hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, what is the budget? What is the total cost of everything? They said it's 1.2 million. They said I will give 3.5. Everybody, or else everybody is up. I say, yes sir, yes sir, yes, all correct sir. Before you know, they say, bye, we are done for the day. Everybody is going home. Just for one man who stood, selfless. You know the meaning of power. One person can rise your family because there is no body, there is no voice. If they can sleep with your daughter, mess her up because there is nobody who will stand there and say, Jane. They can beat up your mom, your dad, because they know there's nobody who will say, arrest him and take him and put him here as long as I want, not as long as the government want. A young man was involved in our chicken. Something happened. Somebody trespassed and enter his lane. Like you trespass on somebody, you trap on somebody's right. And in our chicken, and he look at the guy and say, why did you do this? As a matter of fact, it wasn't just a one person, it's like a community fighting one person. You know what he did? He traveled from here to stay CRD and dropped 1 million. Did you hear what I said? He traveled from here to stay CRD and dropped 1 million and commanded the whole force and said, I will give you a name or names. Go after them. And this 1 million is for 2 years. The reason why I have to move the case from my location to this location is so that there will be every day there will be entry. So this 1 million is for me to tell you that you will not be seeing me awful. If you need me, just give me a call. He said this 1 million is that constant and that consistent, that talk, that too much, it will not be there. But these people made their touch, made their talk. The guy went home and dropped the money. Every weekend, 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week, those guys were at that road. Where are they going to? Where they have kids, stakes here. Until they became exhausted. When they started initially, they were no, we will dig down, we will show. 1 month gone, 2 months gone, 3 months gone. Look at what they were spending on the road. And they had to beckon on the system and say, sir, can you call this man for compromise? For negotiation? He said, are you ready? He said, yeah, our account is almost dry. They had to call the man. The man dropped another 500,000. He said, me, I know they come out. There are people, sir. It's not because they are too educated, but their pocket speaks. Did you hear what I said? No need to have too many people in the family and they are too poor. Too many people with too many poverty. Elder brother poor. To the youngest poor. That is why there must be somebody who brings the cause and lift the bag of poverty in the family. They must. If you want to know, find out from Joseph. He did. He was the one that brought the rest of them and introduced them to that civilization, that government of influence. If you are sitting down, you are waiting for everybody to make it in the family, that means you are waiting for everybody to fail in the family. Everybody must not make it. There must be somebody who will make it and teach others or what to do. Am I speaking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? Someone is saying, lady say, now I don't know the reason why my guy hates me. He hates you because you are not contribute. You are not a contributor. You are not a donor. How can you be involved in a relationship when you are not adding anything? You should expect BT. Expect insult. Expect your mother to be insulted because he knew that young man knows that even if he insulted your mother, the person that will still pay the bill of your mother, at that beating you and sleeping with you, you see the one. That is why you have no usher. They beat you, you are crying, the man is on top of you. While you are crying, you finish, you still go to kitchen and cook domi for him. When you are done, he's telling you my clothes are very dirty. When you are done, he's telling you go to the market and buy me food stuff. When you are done, you are tidying up the house. Why? Because you lack power. 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 It's not everybody you can confront. It's not everybody you can face. There are people, if you face, they will face thousands, 1,000 of person in your lineage. Bring one person down, they will bring 1 million people down your side. One man down will cause 1,000 down your side. Which I'm talking to somebody here. And you must understand that the physical size of a lion does not determine the strength of a lion. Don't use the gentility of a lion on the physical appearance on the surface. Am I speaking to somebody here? Sometimes you have to look beyond the machete step or part of a lion, so that you will not despise the strength within him. There are people when you see, you thought they are honorary. There are people when you see, you thought they are not influential. Touch them and see. Make mistake and touch them and see. You will see them. You will know that the mom of that guy, of that boy, that sister, you will know that the girl, that young girl, connect to the deputy governor. There are ladies here. You have to be careful. If you get to the devil, if you get to her, let me tell you something. If you get to her, fire, HELL. If you get to her, who do you think you will see? The Satan? It's not Satan. Can I tell you, you will see? If you get to fire, can I tell you, you will see? God forbid you will not go there. If you get to fire, do you know you will see first before you see Satan? Are so powerful that God had to, when look at when Adam ate, when the woman, you know God didn't come down because of the woman. No. Woman ate it, God kept quiet. As soon as a man tested, God came down. And when God spoke, God didn't say to woman, what have you done? He said, man, Adam, where are you? He said, oh, woman, I cause her. He said, where the woman? I know him. What about the Ark of Covenant? A woman touched the Ark of Covenant. God no verse. Man touched her, God, but you die. God changed her for him. Is it the grace? No, sir, the verse. That is what the Bible says. He said, trade, follow woman. He said, follow them. Be careful. Follow them with wisdom. Live with them with understanding and wisdom. Why? Because their case is very sensitive. God know they play with it. Beat a man like you, God no go verse. Beat a woman, and in the night your dream work will change. You start see snakes. But you beat a man, you didn't see snake. You didn't see any masquerade from your village. But you touch a woman, all the masquerade you've never, including the one you watch in India film, you saw them. Someone is saying a woman is not powerful. Women are powerful. The existence of a man was designed for a man to come to this world. Was designed. God designed in such a way that a man had to take permission from a woman to come. Despite that a woman, a man see meet the woman have to be the one to carry the man who met her. You see how powerful? Then you are telling the woman, if I show you. Whenever I see a man telling a woman, say, if I show you, I just repeat it around. I say, you don't know. That woman don't need to tell you, I show you. You will always touch her. Say, blood of Moses. He will not. You they say, if all the women gather here today and say, who they disturb our pastor, we won't kill her. You know they take 24 hours. But you know, some of them will not do it because some of them they are disturber of their disturbances. I'm telling you don't know the power of women. That is why a house can be so lonely now, but let a woman enter, see life. But men fool the house. Up to 4 men day house, everybody is just moody, everybody is not happy. One woman just enter house where there are 5 men. You say everybody laughing. Even if you know if you get plan to laugh before, you go order for one for Dubai. When I see what he said with this woman, as he just come here, and he said, "You fine, idiot, come on for here." Say, "You fine, you too fine. Oh, come on, get out." You'll be very surprised. What they did not ask you before, anything you start saying some funny things. Nobody asks you. No, you are not under interrogation. The presence of a woman is interrogating you. That will tell you how powerful you are. Drive all the women in this church away. Let's see the number of men that will be left here. Anywhere you go, anywhere they are, go to election, go during election, they are the one. A woman can carry the bow and say, no election. Who stop one senator, one governor not to enter somewhere? No be women. Men no time. What did they do? They will check us. They're no wrong. But when women stand, they say kill us and we kill men. We should kill us now. All of us go die here. When they discovered they met what they were saying. Everybody too late. When a woman went to in book of 1 Samuel, a woman went to Shiloh, and the Bible said he prayed, and he said, Lord, today I'm not leaving you. Today we die here. That is a woman. Women who know how to bargain, how to navigate their way, and do spiritual transaction over their children. When you see your child is going wayward, it's not the time to complain and tell your colleague in the office and say, do you know of free said that my child started talking? What did they took? Fish they took. You know they see your any child where they carry something, you know they see. That is talking. You have to be very careful so that you will not graduate from talking to stealing. It's from when your child not graduate from talking to stealing, that if you now start stealing, then you will now know that very soon your arm robber is not coming.